The Truth About Southern Poverty Law Center. March 24, 2019 by Anna von Reitz. No doubt some of you remember the hit pieces issued by SPLC trying to mislabel me, yes, me of all people, a sovereign citizen, to which I replied that the man writing the article never interviewed me, was lying outright, and that the Southern Poverty Law Center isn't Southern, isn't concerned about poverty, and as far as I can determine isn't a law center either. But I digress. Recent exposure of the slimy organization reveals that it has a budget of $500 million, more than a small country. That in itself should raise eyebrows. If the mission is to help solve the Southern poverty problem, imagine what $500 million invested in jobs and scholarships and actual help for poor people in Alabama could do. But there is more. Turns out that the kingpins in SPLC lost $60 million in court for telling more lies and slandering and libeling other people besides me. This was a sore point with the board of directors for some reason, given that they have made it their business to slander and misrepresent others for decades in an effort to whip up fears of Jim Crow and increase donations. Here's a quote lifted from the Hedge report from a former SPLC staffer. Outside of work, recalls Bob Moser of his days working for the organization, Southern Poverty Law Center, we spend a lot of time drinking and dishing in Montgomery bars and restaurants about the hyperbolic fundraising appeals, and the fact that though the center claimed to be effective in fighting extremism, hate always continued to be on the rise, more dangerous than ever, with each year's report on hate groups. The SPLC, making hate pay, we'd say. Just sayin'. If promoting baseless fear propaganda is part of your stock and trade, presenting innocent people and organizations as threats, racists, and haters so as to plump up your own coffers to $500 million, you should expect to get sued and be prepared to take it in the teeth. So the board fired their longtime fearless leader and co-founder, Morris Dees, just as the organization faced up to allegations of internal sexual misconduct. Now his successors and lieutenants are fleeing the proverbial kitchen, too. Read on https://www.zerohedge.com/news/2019-03-2023/SPLC-implodes-president-and-legal-director-resign-after-co-founder-outed-over. Who knows? Maybe SPLC will finally get some new leadership and upgrade their behavior and ethical standards to something above snake belly? Quoting the Washington Examiner article cited by Hedge. The only thing worse than a snarling partisan activist is a slimy conman who merely pretends to be one. Washington Examiner. Please hit subscribe, like, share, embed, and get ready for many more Anna von Reitz article videos.